And we are live. Okay, sorry, I'm adjusting my light. Come here there, lights. Because I have very strong light this way, and I need strong light this way and to kind of balance it out, but yeah. Okay, we are live, so I'm just going to wait a little bit, per usual, for others to join. How's your day going? Good? I hope so. My day's been a little rough. Really? Really? I just told my boyfriend I was starting my live stream, and then he sends me a message on Facebook. Men don't listen, I swear. So it looks like we have somebody that has joined. Welcome. I hope I don't scare you away. We are here to talk about some stuff. Of course, as the title says, I work at the Zak Bagans Haunted Museum. And I'm going to talk about what it's like working there. Because I've been wanting to. I've been wanting to do a video, like an actual video. But I've been super hypercritical of myself lately. And trying to finish a video just to even get to editing point has been a pain. Oh my god, I am like super critical of myself. I don't even have the video uploaded on my computer and I'm already like, it's trash. It's absolute trash. I just need to toss it. Oh yeah, we got a thumbs up. Thank you, whoever you are. Sorry, I do voices. I'm sorry. It's what I do. I actually used to date a guy that hated me for doing voices. He would straight up get pissed if I did voices, and I still did them because no fucks to give. I just had my apple cider. I wasn't gonna make it, but it actually has suddenly gotten very cold in Vegas out of nowhere. Windstorm came in, blew in this coldness, and so I'm like, you know what? I want something hot to drink. Julia! Oh, hi! I'm so glad you joined. A live stream I can attend. Yes, I know. So great. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh my gosh, I actually, Emmy and I did karaoke last night, and I ended up singing a Japanese song, and I butchered the hell out of it, but I was proud of myself for doing it, and I got a lot of compliments, so. that was a fun night. I had a hangover all day. Thank you, Julia. Yeah, oh my god, I was so hungover this morning. Actually, not very hungover. I've been more hungover, but we need to do that when we meet. Yes, we do. We totally need to go karaoke. Oh my gosh, that would be so much fun. Oh, and I hope Emmy would be there too, because she's the karaoke queen. Emmy loves dragging all of us to karaoke. I get really bad stage fright, so. It takes a couple of drinks before I have the amount of courage it takes. Yes. Oh, Julia, I have missed talking to you so much, girl. But yeah, I wanted to get on here. Yeah. Good. I'm glad I'm not alone when it comes to stage fright, because yeah, I'm the worst. Oh, I'm so bad. I start shaking. Like, you'll see me holding the microphone and I'm just like, it's so bad. It's so bad. But yeah. So yes. Julia says, so same. Super shy. Yeah. I do not like the spotlight on me at all. Which is funny because I was in ballet when I was very, very young. I think I was like 2 or 3 years old when my mom put me in ballet and done stage recitals and everything, and we actually have VHS tapes of my performances, and I was the only one that actually knew the moves. But I also did talent shows and stage plays and all kinds of stuff. And and even still, I'm a YouTuber, and yet I get stage fright. So it's like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up, but it's just something that I do because I don't make sense. I contradict myself every time. Oh, Julia says, wow, and you do easy YouTube. I fake it is the key. I fake it very, very much. Yeah. Which is funny too. Being a tour guide at the museum, I have to talk in front of crowds of people. Oh my God, yeah. Julia says, yes, I am still super awkward in front of cam or many people. Yeah, oh my God, like I still get nervous if I'm the first tour guide of the day. Oh, Julia, you're wonderful. You're so sweet. Yasashi desu ne. Stupid helicopters. Every time. I think it's just my timing. I need to just do live streams earlier in the day. I've been wanting to do live streams early in the day anyway, just in general. Oh, she said perfect Japanese. Arigato gozaimasu. I can't take compliments. I am the worst. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah, no, I do want to do live streams earlier in the day. Not too early, but definitely like at least a couple hours earlier because I know some East Coast friends to the Hollingsworth. Love you guys. You guys were on my tour not too long ago. Doitashimashite, sweetheart. But yeah, the Hollingsworth family, Hollingsworth family. I'm so sorry if I'm saying your last name wrong, but love you guys. You guys were on my tour recently, at the Haunted Museum, the Hollingsworth family. They were so awesome. Oh my God, this family. I was having a really rough day, and this family came in and was on my tour. Soon you'll just do a live stream in helicopter, says Kirby. Welcome, Kirby, first off, and that might end up actually being, hey, you know what? Let's make that a goal. If I get to 10,000 subscribers, yeah, let's just shoot for 10,000 subscribers because it's taken me like 5 years to get to 1,000. So 10,000 subscribers, I will do a live stream in a helicopter. I can make it happen. I live in Las Vegas. Tour helicopters all the time. Let's make that a goal. That's it. I've written that in stone because it's on the internet. Once it's on the internet, it's there forever, as we know. Anyway, so as I was saying, Hollingsworth family, they were freaking awesome. My rough day was going so bad. I believe they were the last tour for me for that day, and they were just so much fun. Oh my God, especially Amanda, girl, you're hilarious. I was cracking up so hard. My cheeks were hurting. She was inebriated. And it was her mom, her dad, her brother, and herself all there for a tour that they all were loving, and she kept freaking out, and she would drop to the ground and be like, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, where to next? It's like, she was just freaking hilarious. I loved it. It was so funny. They were just the greatest sense of humor family I've ever gotten the pleasure of meeting. And we got to swap emails and everything. And so, like, Jean, Joe, Joey, Amanda, you guys, I love you guys. You're awesome. You seriously made my day. You don't even know. Anyway, but yeah, I wanted to give that shout out to the family because they wanted to watch my live stream today and they weren't able to, and especially Jean, she really wanted to, and so I just wanted to make sure I gave them a nice big shout out because they're an awesome family, very sweet, very kind to me, especially they invited me to go do the Eastern State Penitentiary investigation with them, and all the way out in Pennsylvania, and I'm like, that is the sweetest, most awesome thing ever, and I really can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm gonna definitely be bringing you guys with me. I'll be recording the experience and everything, but I've been missing really good investigating lately. Like, just no, getting down and dirty in an abandoned building. It's no, there's nothing like it. Getting into an old abandoned building that looks like it's gonna collapse while you're in there. Oh, it's just so awesome. Oh man, while I was in Goldfield, the abandoned buildings that we went into there was so cool. So cool. But yeah, so love working at the Haunted Museum. Love my job. God, I love my job. My dream job! I get to work with ghosts every day. Well, that I'm on the schedule. It's awesome. But yeah, do you guys have questions about the Haunted Museum? Julia, I know you're intrigued. I know if you were able to come out here and take a tour, I know you would in a heartbeat. And Kirby, I'm sure you would too. You seem very interested in the paranormal, so Kirby, I'm sure you would absolutely love the Haunted Museum. I'm gonna just light a cigarette, sorry. Julia says, I would go within a second. Yes. I know, girl, you would love it. Oh, you would love it so much. You would just be on cloud 9 the entire time, just like, it's so cool. I really hope one day you'll be able to come over here, and I'm gonna just throw you on a tour, because you deserve it and you need a tour there. You would love it. Plus, actually, in the gift shop we sell Ouija boards. Really cool ones too, but you would, Julia. You seriously would. You would love it so much. I think of you all the time with all the stuff that we have there. I'm just like, man, I need to get Julia out here. I need to figure this out. I need to figure out a way to get her out here. This is irritating me. What is this? Just one hair? Where is it even? Oh, right there. Of course. And it's not going to go down. It's not going to go down. Oh, it's right there. Ah. I am sure I will visit you someday, says Juliet. I am sure I'm going to visit you one day. Girl, you come here, I'll show you all the awesome places of Vegas. I'll even take you on the outskirts of town where it's really pretty and beautiful and just away from the city. Take you all kinds of places around here, really cool haunted places too. And of course, you know, when I'm going to Japan, I know you've got places you want me to go to. Julia says, same here, I'll be your personal guide. You're so sweet. I love you, Julia. You're awesome. And Kirby, no. Ah, sorry, Kirby. It faded on me again. You might send an emoji or something? Or just like a letter or a number? There we go. Thank you, Kirby. Okay, the poor, unsuspecting people who think it's just a cheesy tourist trap. Yeah. Yeah, you'd be surprised how many people actually come into the museum thinking that it's either a fun house kind of a thing, like the haunted house attractions. Like they're all like, "Oh, I thought you guys would be closed after Halloween," and we're just like, "We're a museum. Why would we close after Halloween?" It's like we have really amazing historical artifacts, not just haunted items per se. It's like really cool stuff from all kinds of decades and centuries. We have items from 1870. It's, you know, it's a lot more than just a haunted attraction. I mean, we really take a lot of pride in our museum, and we take a lot of pride in what we do there. It's really amazing and awesome and just freaking cool. I I do apologize for smoking while live streaming. I know I shouldn't really do that. I've never smoked on my channel before live streaming, and then I started live streaming, and I'm just like, I'm gonna have a cigarette. Didn't help that my first live stream was such a travesty. Jesus Christ. But hopefully, and so far, live streams have been a lot better. I just mean hopefully by it'll continue to be better. But yeah. Any questions? Any questions at all? Even if it's not about the museum, you guys can ask any questions, of course. Of course. Doesn't have to be anything relevant. Kirby asks, who is Zak Bagans? Judging by how you spelled his name, you already know. But yeah, Zak Bagans. And Julie asked, did anything follow you home from the museum? Okay, well, Zak Bagans is the main guy from the show Ghost Adventures. It's a paranormal investigating show where they go places around the nation and sometimes around the world if Zak takes enough, what is that medication that people take when they're scared of flights? Because he does not flying. But yeah, whenever he gets the gall to, he will fly across the world and go to haunted places and investigate them. And he's been collecting objects throughout his investigating. And even before he investigated, I do know that he's been collecting even before then of not just haunted items, but also like really cool historical items. But through investigating, he's gotten into collecting, weird noises in the neighborhood. He's gotten into collecting more haunted items and everything, and it's really cool. Lot of stuff, and he's constantly getting more stuff too. Now, as far as anything following me home, yeah, it was really weird. Really weird. So what happened in the beginning of working there, we did salt lines. I would sage and cedar as well as Palo Santo. I would burn all those pieces and to cleanse myself and everything. And especially after getting off work, I would do it before even entering the home. And somehow, someway, something did follow me home at one point. And my youngest, she said that she saw something underneath the bed, and that it was brown and furry and had sharp teeth. And at first I was kind of freaking out because we have a lot of demon-possessed stuff at the museum. And so I was like, shit, something serious followed me home. But turns out she saw my spirit animal. My spirit animal is a wolf. And it was just protecting the home. And because we asked her what did it look like, and she was like, it looked like a dog. And that's when I was like, oh, well, no, he's just there protecting the home. He's protecting you. And I know, there's, as a paranormal investigator, I don't very much openly talk about me having a spirit animal and everything and all that stuff, because it does kind of contradict how I am when it comes to paranormal investigating myself. I'm very skeptical. I go in with a complete skeptic mindset, and I wait for something to convince me that there is a haunting. But I do have my own personal religious side. I am Native American on both sides of my family as well. I did not do the traditional spirit animal ceremony that is supposed to happen when you get your spirit animal. But it was something that came to me, and I've talked to shamans, I've talked to priestesses, and they've all said that that was my spirit animal that came to me and showed me that he chose me. And so It's just kind of, you know, that's why I call it my spirit. Oh my God, that's Boss. Can you guys see that? He's just, that dog, my neighbor's dog, his little head will pop up on the fence over here. There he goes again. Oh my God, that dog. Okay, so yeah. But yeah, just to kind of clarify on that, because I do know that there's a lot of controversy surrounding the whole spirit animal thing. So I do respect the tribes that do spirit animal ceremonies and things like that. I really do. But it's just something that I do take seriously, that from shamans and everything that have told me that was my spirit animal choosing me. And it was protecting my home. It was protecting my baby. And so far, nothing like that has happened again. Every now and then something weird will happen around the house. Like we'll notice, like we'll hear footsteps or noises in the kitchen when nobody's there. It's always usually around my room, my bedroom, my bathroom. And there's always noises in. It's just like, oh, that's just great. That's just great, because I have to sleep there. But yeah, that's always a warming thought when there's all kinds of activity happening that's just on my side of the house. So funny. Because it's funny to me. Because it's like, of course. But yeah, no, I don't actually have my necklaces on me right now. I took them off last night to go to bed. But I actually wear a necklace that has my Ankh, has a pentagram. I have a cross, as well as a Hamsa hand. If you've seen The Mummy, the original The Mummy, where the guy had all the religious trinkets and knew all the different prayers, that's what I feel like I'm becoming. Because like I'm just getting this collection of all these multicultural, multi-religion symbols on my necklace just for added protection. Like I'm going to work with like a weight around my neck because there's so many. I even have a stone that my mom bought for me. Supposedly this stone, it pushes away EMF fields, supposedly. So, really, frickin' helicopters. Like, but yeah. So it looks like we have, well, there's 4 people that I can see that are watching this live stream currently. So welcome to the other 2. And if you have any questions regarding the Zak Bagans Haunted Museum, you are more than welcome to ask. If you have any other questions regarding anything else, you're welcome to ask those as well. Because I'm a paranormal investigator as well. So. Just waiting for the questions. Because it's awkward. I'm actually wearing my work sweater. Well, it's not my work sweater, but it's a sweater from work. I actually got this, I got this hoodie for free because a lady tried it on in our gift shop and it ripped. And so we couldn't sell it, so. What's your personal favorite and why? Asked Julia. Oh, that's a good question. Okay. Well, in our celebrity room area thingy, we have a lot of really cool items from passed away celebrities. One of which is my number one favorite, really, is the jacket from Robin Williams. He wore it when he was in the movie What Dreams May Come. Favorite movie. It is definitely my antidepressant movie. I watch it and it makes me appreciate life so much. But it's just such a good movie. It's such a good movie. Oh, it always makes me cry, but I love it so much. And but I mean, as far as haunted objects, haunted things, cursed things, that's a really good question because there's so many things there. There's so many. Seriously, there's so many. Um, hmm. Well, I like that we have Charles Manson's dentures. Because I kind of just find it ironic. Um, they were stolen from him during shower time. But yeah, I see his dentures there, and I'm just like, he died without his teeth. I know it's bad to say. I know that's mean to say, but I'm just like, I mean, come on, it's Charles Manson, really, come on. Anyway, I guess my favorite would actually have to be Lee Sober Shapiro. I mean, I do love Peggy the doll. Don't get me wrong. But she won't talk to me anymore, which is weird. Now that we have a spirit box in her room, she won't talk to me. But Lee Sober Shapiro. I don't even know if I could talk about her on here because she's such a mystery. She was involved in researching paranormal and developing equipment for paranormal research. But if you Google her, there's no information on her at all. Her family was very religious and didn't want to have anything to do with it. So they erased everything when she passed away. And so it's like, to me, it's important because if it weren't for her, we wouldn't have a lot of the equipment that we have today for paranormal investigating. So I find it important for people to know about her. So I take her room very seriously, and I wish I could spend more time in her room. But the tours are timed, which is the only downfall, but it makes sense because there's always people outside in line waiting for their tours. So it's like if we don't have our tours timed, then people are waiting outside that much longer to get inside. And then the vicious cycle would continue on. But yeah, so it's like I really wish I could spend more time in her room to educate people even more as to what she did. But she was just very brilliant. But man, her family was so super religious. And as soon as she passed, they just got rid of everything that was anything paranormal that she did. Because I do know that she used to do a blog on a website about her research. And it's all gone. It's all deleted. Completely deleted. I don't even think you can find it on archive sites. Because I think they even went through there and was like, no, take this down. So, it's interesting. Very interesting. Can't find any information on her, but we have all the information on her in the room that we have in dedication to her at the museum, and that's what I find really fascinating. That's really my favorite. Yeah, Peggy was my favorite, but then she stopped talking to me. So, I don't know what I did, but she just won't talk, so it's like, well, missed out. Kirby says all information is worthless until it's gone. That's quite deep. You went deep there, Kirby. Damn. Yeah. Wow. Huh. Some food for thought there. All information is worthless until it is gone. Wow. Yeah. Way to bring the party down, Kirby. I'm just kidding. Don't leave the live stream. I really appreciate you, Kirby. You ask really awesome questions. Yeah. It's so true. Once it's all gone, then you realize, well, shit. What do we do now? Sorry if this seems like really like a deep live stream here. I really don't mean to. Kirby asks, what did Peggy used to say? Well, okay. We have, we used to have a particular soundtrack that would play in her room. And when we all started working there, we spent a lot of time in her room to train and get to know the information about her and everything. And that music would be playing. And I would never notice anything out of the ordinary. It was just a lot of sounds, a lot of it for dramatic effect and everything, of course, but I never noticed anything strange. And then all of a sudden one day, when I was there for an actual tour after we had opened, I noticed that she would whisper my name in the soundtrack. And I was just like, I don't recall that being there before. But then a couple of my coworkers were like, oh no, I heard it too. And I was like, okay, good, all right. So, but I noticed, like, I paid attention to it, and I noticed it was one very specific part of the soundtrack. Very specific part. And no other part of the soundtrack. And then I would start talking about, in front of Peggy's room, how she used to, how I thought that she would say my name, but it turns out it's just part of the soundtrack. So if you hear a whispering of the name Sarah, just keep that in mind. That's through the soundtrack. It's not anything paranormal. Because I want people to have legitimate experiences, of course. So I would let them know that and everything. And then, yeah, she corrupted it. My name was said throughout that soundtrack. Like, pretty much every 2 seconds. And some parts it would say it more, and some parts it would say it like more like 4 seconds. But yeah, it was like, it was a lot out of nowhere, just all of a sudden, like throughout the soundtrack. And oy, that kind of freaked me out. So I took it as a sign of like Peggy liking me and Peggy like reaching out. But then when they took out the soundtrack so they could put in the spirit box, she just stopped talking. I think I heard her say one thing at one time. What on earth? Is that my Aunt Gwen? My Aunt Gwen. Uh-oh. Okay. My phone was just lagging a little bit, sorry. But my Aunt Gwen will send me those chain letter things. She's like, I love you. Now you have 2 minutes to send this to 30 other people to let them know that you love them. It's like, I love you, Aunt Gwen, but no, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, she said one thing in front of me once through the spirit box, and after that, just dead silence. Like, I don't even go in there anymore. Like, I will have my tour groups go in there without me. So that way they can have that experience. They can get the answers. They can ask her any questions that they want and get any kind of answer that they can get out of her. But I just won't go in there because she just won't talk. I'll hear her in the hallway. I'll hear through the door the of a spirit box. And I'll hear voices. I'll hear full-on, like, words, multiple words through that. And as soon as I open the door and I go, hi, Peggy, it's just nothing. Nothing. And I'm just like, I don't know what I did to you, Peggy, but I'm sorry. Kirby said spirits can be so shallow. I guess so. Yeah, it's actually funny. They can be racist. They can also be sexist. Actually, we have a room that's dedicated to Ed Gein, who the horror movies, Silence of the Lambs, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Psycho, a character from season 2 of American Horror Story. The list goes on. They were all based off of him. Women, always women. Men will get like taps on their heads, but women will always either feel like somebody's just touched their head, like their hair, rubbed their back, or even like they felt touching on their thighs or on their legs, and they're just like, okay, I know there's nobody else around me, but somebody just touched my leg. So it's quite interesting how that happens. But Definitely, spirits can be all kinds of things, including pervy. An ice cream? No, you know what? I haven't had dinner yet. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna have dinner first, and then I'll have an ice cream cone. Yes, I'm sure. Thank you, sweetie. You're wonderful. I love you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm sure. Thank you. Plus, it's actually kind of cold out here, so I really shouldn't eat cold while I'm being cold. My 9-year-old has turned into a smartass. Yes, I'm sure. Enjoy your ice cream.
I will.
Don't forget to lock it.
Oh, yeah.
Mommy life. You're welcome. Bye. She's adorable. Oh, that is actually something that I could bring up right now. That's kind of like, I actually was going to be starting the live stream like right at 5 o'clock. But that's when something happened. My daughter brought home something from school to show me that I have to sign, and I'm not too thrilled about it. I'm actually really pissed off over it. These teachers, man. There's really good teachers, and then there's these just dummy teachers, like rude teachers that ruin it for the good teachers that are out there. And it's just like, God, I really wish that I could just like say how I feel to these people at times. It's like it's something in me. I don't know what it is, but man, I cannot tell people off to their face unless I really hate them. If I absolutely can't stand them, then yeah, I will. I'll be like, dude, you're a dumbass. But if it's like somebody I don't know or whatever, I can't be mean to them. I end up biting my tongue and not saying things that I actually should be saying. But yeah, I'm going to have a talk with my daughter's principal tomorrow because of this issue, which is not the first issue that I've had with this particular teacher. So that's going to be fun. Hello, helicopter. Go away, helicopter. I hope one day I can have a live stream without helicopters flying over. Oh, Saki, is that you? Did you just like freaking crop dust me? Ooh. You stinky. You crop dusted me. My dog just totally farted and walked by me. That stunk. You nasty. She's so cute. No. You're gonna bump the cord and then the camera's crop dust. Yeah, oh my god. This dog, I love her to death, but she's got the worst SBDs. Silent but deadly. She's such a good dog, but man, she'll clear a room. Yeah. Are you proud of it? You proud of that? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm getting so way off track here. I just wanted to have a fun live stream and talk about some stuff, whether it be ghost related or not. I just want to live stream. I miss you guys. I haven't live streamed in a couple weeks, I know, and I'm very sorry. There's just been a lot going on, especially at work. We changed our close day at work. It used to be Sundays, which was why I did live streams every Sunday. But now it's changed to Tuesday. So since I'm guaranteed a Tuesday off every week, I'm changing the live streams to Tuesday. Sorry, it's just what I have to do. But yeah. Is there any other questions before me? I don't know why I do voices. Why do I? It's like a tick. Like it's something I just gotta do. Sometimes. Not all the time. Definitely not all the time. Oh my God. Could you imagine the awkward situations if somebody just randomly did like a voice, like in the middle of a speech or something, like giving a presentation to a bunch of businessmen and just all of a sudden,
And over here we have the graph chart of the previous year.
I'm sorry, I'm very random tonight. Very random. Again, I'm just wanting to have a fun live stream since I miss talking to you guys. So, any questions at all, paranormal or not, they could be about makeup, hair, wardrobe. I don't care. Kirby asks, what's it like for kids to grow up in Las Vegas? That's a very good question. It's different for every person. Really different for every person because it all depends on where in Vegas you're from, which is it's hard. It's weird to say, but Vegas is definitely split up into like these weird sections. You have the North Las Vegas people that they are their own city, they are their own entity, but they're just North Las Vegas. They're not called anything else. And then you have West Side Las Vegas people, or what we call Summerlin. Summerlin people, they're different. They're very different. I'll get into that in just a minute. And then East Side, we have, East Side's a little bit of a mix. East Side is either like more country-like people or ghetto. Hope I didn't offend anyone, but it's just fact. Something that every Vegas person knows. You have the downtown people that grew up in the downtown Las Vegas area, which is where I've been born and raised in. And then you have the southern part of Las Vegas, which is also Henderson. Henderson is its own city and town and everything as well. But yeah, they're a mix too, because there's Green Valley, Old Henderson, and even New Henderson, which is more southwest. So it's like Henderson even has their own little broken up parts. So when it comes to just Vegas itself, it's basically West Side Las Vegas or Summerlin Las Vegas, downtown and East Side. And for me personally, I can always tell where people are from in Vegas by the way that they act and talk about Vegas, because you will never, ever find a person that's born and raised in Vegas, especially in the downtown area of Vegas, and calls Vegas or says, "Vegas, baby." And I hate these helicopters. But anyway, yeah, it's weird. I hate that whole thing. And I hate what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's like, yeah, I'm born and raised here. Where the hell is that going to go? No, I hate that saying. I hate that whole Vegas baby thing. Oh my God, it gets under my skin. It's like, oh, don't say those words. It's disgusting. Oh, and the whole what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I've always hated that, because it's just like people act like that Vegas is strictly a tourist town, that nobody lives here. Oh, and if you do live here, you must live in the hotels. No, we live in homes or apartments or condos because we are people. It's just very aggravating, but also there's this level of exposure that you're given at a very young age. I knew about pornography, strippers, stripping, hookers, all kinds of things, drug use, gambling addicts, all kinds of things. I knew about all that when I was very young. I think by the time I was my oldest daughter's age, which is she's 9, I knew a lot. I knew a lot I probably shouldn't have known, especially at that age. But a lot of it has to do with Vegas being very open with their advertisings and everything. They have all these very provocative billboards all around Vegas that are like 18 and plus, we'll frisk ya. It's like, and it's like right next to a neighborhood. There is one particular billboard that I'm actually very specifically talking about that's literally on the edge of a neighborhood. I've passed by it a couple of times now, and every time I see it, I'm just like, really? That's right next to a neighborhood. Like, why is that there? There's also, like, just all kinds of billboards, too, that is just truly disgusting. Like, there was one billboard that I hated, and not to sound like a feminist or a feminazi. Well, I mean, I am a feminist, but I'm very on that line of equality, you know, to the most logical extent of equality. I mean, of course, you know, women can't do certain things that men do due to certain physical aspects, of course, and everything, and that's totally understandable, and I get it, but it's just equality on the sense of respect, mainly. That's my feminism. But, yeah, so there was this billboard that was the champagne bottle being poured out and two girls with their heads very close together and their mouths wide open. Gee, I wonder what that's supposed to secretly mean. The whole sex sells thing, it's like, sex hasn't sold since like the 1950s. Come on, and we've grown. We get bored of it. We get tired of it. And plus, being raised seeing this stuff, like, it's made me very disgusted by it, like, to where, strictly to the point where, like, when I see that now, it's just like, I actually purposely avoid those brands. And not to sound prudish or anything, but it's just, you know, for me personally, it's just, I knew a lot of things that I shouldn't have at a very young age, especially when it comes into American culture and everything and how America works and everything. Of course, in other countries around the world, things are going to be different. Kids are exposed in different ways, but there's also like real education that goes along with that. Whereas in Vegas and in America, they don't give you that kind of education. They're just like sex, 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 everybody. Sorry, that was really bad, but still, you get my point. At least I hope you do. But yeah, I do appreciate being born and raised here, though, because I wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for it. Because Vegas is different. Vegas is weird. We have our own... what word am I looking for? We have our own culture, I guess. Our own type of humans. I guess. I don't really know what I'm trying to say. Sakura! What are you doing? Sorry, my dog. What are you doing, you crazy old lady? She's shoving herself in the oleander bushes. Jesus Christ. Anyway. But yeah. I feel like I grew up a lot faster being raised here. Because you kind of have to. Holy crap, I missed a lot, says my boyfriend. Yeah, actually you have. We're 48 minutes in, dear. We've talked a little bit about the museum. We've talked a little bit about the stupidity of teachers. I just got the notification. Really? YouTube. The fuck? Oh my god. You only just now got the notification. Oh, god. And yet, frickin' Logan Paul gets everybody who's not even subscribed to him to get a notification that he's back. Really? Really?
Okay, I'm gonna shut up now. Here comes another helicopter.
Is he doing a live stream? No. I was just saying the whole notification that went to people that weren't even subscribed to him. Got a notification. No, babe, don't. Jesus Christ.
I really want these helicopters to stop.
Kirby says, maybe if people were just a little more open about things everywhere, they wouldn't want Las Vegas to be Freudian slip the town. Yeah, seriously. That is a big problem with America, is that there's such this... Oh my God, go away. I should just do a compilation of a video of just me cussing out the helicopters. Jesus Christ. Especially at this point. Here, I'm gonna angle you guys a little bit. Ah, not that way. There we go. Just so that way I could slouch a little bit, because my butt was falling asleep. Really? Another? Live stream from my place. No choppers. Yeah, I know, dear. I know. If America was a lot more progressive in the way that they spoke about sex, drugs, alcoholism, all kinds of things, we wouldn't have this need of rebellion. Oh my God. I really hate helicopters. I really do. It's the whole forbidden fruit thing. Oh, okay, that's a helicopter. I thought that was a bug that was trying to land on my head. I was like, no. Sorry, I'm a little weird tonight. I'm a lot weird, just in general, but tonight I'm a little extra weird. It's a helicopter spider, says Kirby. You know, oh my God, I actually did find out where that spider went. It went up this, here, I'm going to show you guys real quick. It went up this thing right here. Sorry, I knocked over my mug. And I did spill a little bit, but there was hardly any left, actually. But yeah. It went up in that, and I don't know where it's gone since, but it's not around me. That's all that matters. And there's no webs here that I can see, which is fine. So, summer when you open the umbrella should be fun. Uno momento. I won't light it on fire. I'm not that stupid. I would like to. I would like to, but I'm not going to. But yeah. Yeah, if we just stopped with this whole like forbidden fruit thing when it comes to certain things, there wouldn't be that necessary rebellion to go after it. I mean, there would be other things that, of course, people would go after, because there's always something that somebody's gonna have to rebel to, or whatever, what have you. And I mean, you know, tattoos are becoming a very norm thing. Wild hair colors are becoming a very norm thing. Extreme piercings and all kinds of stuff. You know, it's all becoming a strange generation, really. Strange generation of adults, specifically.
You'll rebel against anything, says my boyfriend.
Yes. Pretty much. My MSI? Oh, mindless self-indulgence. I was like, what the hell are you talking about?
Mindless self-indulgence. Yes.
Yeah, people will find something to rebel against, because there's always that need to be different. And that's the name of one of their albums. Ah. I hate helicopters. That's the lesson to learn today. Oh no, I dropped my lighter! That means I have to move my feet now. Ugh. Oh god, was that boss? Let's see if he does it. Oh, they turn on their light. Okay, I guess boss is not gonna do it now. But anyway. To my boyfriend, boss was doing it earlier. I caught it on the live stream. But yeah, he's so boss. But way to go, babe.
Yeah, boss is
bossy. It takes a bow. Don't let it get to your head now. But anyway. How are you guys? What is up? What is going on? Questions? Kirby, now if people want to rebel, they just make a new religion. Yeah, look at Anton LaVey. Well, I mean, he wasn't necessarily rebelling. He was just more out to create something that he could benefit off of. The story of Anton LaVey actually, like, really irritates me because he was made out to be like this, this guy that created a satanic religion and all this stuff. And it's really just... I know I'm going to offend people. God, I know I'm going to offend people. But it's just a fact. He was a scam artist. He was caught in so many lies. And even his own daughter was just like, yeah, no, my dad was full of shit. So, yeah, it's like... I don't really trust anything from people like that. I mean, if somebody is like in genuine impulse to create a religion, just out of a genuine nature, like, and it's not about money or namesake or anything like that. It's just about the religion. Like, all the more power to them, as long as they're not hurting anybody else or themselves. I mean, if they want to hurt themselves, I guess you can't really stop them. But if they're hurting other people, that's a problem. But yeah. Ah, my cigarette went out. Damn it. There we go. But yeah. So awkward. Any other questions? Any other subjects to talk about? I don't know why I do that either. I do a lot of weird things. I guess I'm a weird person. Who'd have thought? Well, we are now at 59 minutes, so maybe other people are finally getting notifications. And of course, my boyfriend has to ask any plans for Valentine's Day. Yes, I do have plans for Valentine's Day. Plan on spending it with my boyfriend and my girls and his lovely, lovely little daughter that he has. Spend it all together. Hopefully all goes well, because drama already has begun. But oh well. Trying to make plans is not as easy as people think. She's wriggling and happy. Aw, well, I'm glad she's happy. Oh, you already know about the drama. Just, people starting shit where it doesn't need to be start. What is it with that? Why do people do that? This need to cause problems. Why? Why? Just, go outside. Go take a walk. Read a book. There's so many other things you could do. Oh, I forgot to put on my little beauty mark thing today. Oh, well. People need conflict. They strive for it. I don't know why, though. Why? Why the need of conflict? Because quite frankly, I'm over conflict. Not looking forward to tomorrow morning. Definitely not, because I'm going to have my own little conflict with my oldest daughter's school. Some people need conflict. Yeah, no, it's true. Well, Jarrett, for instance, Jarrett's a strange individual, to say the least, among other things that I would really like to say, but I'm not going to. People seem to define their lives by it. What happened with school? Okay, so my oldest daughter has this math teacher that is not so very nice. I've already had an issue with this teacher earlier this school year, and it has come up again, which I had a feeling it would, because this lady obviously has too many students to be taken care of. Between two teachers, there are 64 students. That is way too much. Way too much. I don't care if it's split between two teachers. That's still 32 students between the two of them. That's a lot. That's a lot of kids. And my daughter's not been getting the best education because of it. But this teacher also decided to mock my daughter and other students in this classroom today because a couple of kids, including my daughter, had forgotten to write their name on their homework. And yeah, took it upon herself to not only mock the kids, but also to write them up for forgetting to write their name on their piece of paper. They're 9. These children are 9 years old. Of course they're going to forget. It happens. Kids get distracted. They get busy. They get busy with the work that they are being given. And she wrote them up and threatened to not allow them to have their Valentine's Day party tomorrow in their classroom. And I'm about ready to slap a bitch. Like, oh, hell no. Oh, this teacher. No, do not do that. Do not. I'm not even going to repeat that. Not even. Kirby, this is elementary school. Yes, this is elementary school. 4th grade, to be exact. I'm a lot pissed, actually. I remember forgetting to write my name, but my teacher didn't have 32 freaking kids in a classroom. Didn't have to share 64 kids with another teacher. And so he was able to recognize all of our handwritings. And he would just hand it back to us and say, hey, you forgot your name. That was it. No punishment, no mocking, no nothing. Yeah, my boyfriend said, I'm sorry, that's stupid. Her teacher needs a dose of act right. Yeah. Seriously. But yeah, I'm going to have a nice strong word with the principal because I have already had an issue with this teacher, and they've told me that you need to settle your issue with the teacher directly first, and then if it does not get solved, go to the principal. So I'm going to go to the principal tomorrow, and I'm going to be like, look, I've already had an issue with this teacher, and this is happening again. This teacher obviously has an attitude problem and does not understand what it is to be a child. So she should not be teaching children. If she wants to be this way, she could be that way to high school students. Kirby says, obviously the teacher just needs to give every student a 5-bit barcode, then the name. Oh, sorry, that disappeared. I didn't finish reading the rest of that. But to look it up, I think it was said. Yeah. I mean, they do have ID cards. Oh, thank you, Kirby. Then the name can be easily looked up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do have like their little student ID cards that they wear. Thank you, dear. But yes, they have their ID cards on them and everything. And this teacher obviously has too many students to be able to recognize students' handwriting. Because every student has a different style of handwriting. And like, I mean, when I was in 4th or 5th grade, I was in 5th grade, and I would still forget to write my name every so often. And my teacher would just bring it right back to me and say, hey, you forgot your name. Okay, thank you. And then he would take it. If it ever got to be a problem, though, like, he would just be like, hey, guys, don't forget to write your name. Not that hard. Don't forget to write your name. Just do it before you even look at the paper. You get handed a paper, write your name on it right away. Now, and that was the end of the discussion. I just don't understand this teacher's problem. I really don't. Oh, but yeah, that's why tomorrow's going to be very interesting. I don't mean to be a downer. I'm sorry. It's one of those like really just irritating things. It's like, just like, how hard is it to just ask the kids, say, hey, you get handed a paper, write your name. Just do that from here on out. You get handed a paper, doesn't matter what it is, you write your name. Harley's class has been banned from phys ed for 2 weeks. Why? How does a class get banned from PE? What? They need to be taught sportsmanship. So banning them from PE will teach them that. No, you bring them to PE and you make it about sportsmanship. That's how you teach them sportsmanship. Jesus Christ, what is up with these teachers? One kid tackled another that was already on the ground. You bring the kids up and you go, hey, take a chill pill. We're not gonna play games now. We're not gonna do fun activities. We are gonna learn what it is to be a team. We are gonna learn what it is to be there for each other and also respect one another. So now they're being shown educational videos for the next 2 weeks. No. You sit these kids down and you talk to them and you explain to them and you show them what it is to have good sportsmanship. CCSD is like really bad, and especially I don't care about bad mouthing this on YouTube because it's the truth. CCSD does not take care of any problems that are happening, especially in individual classrooms or schools or anything, unless it's a big problem that gets blown up on the internet somehow. Then they take care of it, but other than that, they ignore everything. Well, the superintendent just got a $50,000 raise. Of course, the superintendent that does absolutely nothing. The superintendent that's literally just there for their title. They don't do anything for the educational system. They don't do anything for the school district. These kids are like suffering and like just needing real education, and they're just being given Common Core math problems. Oh, solve this math problem by using forks. And the answer is pancakes. Because aliens don't wear hats. Quite literally. The Common Core is stupid. Oh, and they're enforcing it and everything, and then these teachers feel trapped because it's being enforced, but they can still do something about it, but they're too scared because the superintendents and all these people and all these administrations, they're on these teachers like no other. So the good teachers are being wasted away by forcing to teach their kids Common Core. And then these really horrible teachers that shouldn't even be around children because they obviously hate them are being given pass after pass after pass. CCSD sucks. It has for a very long time. But Kirby, now the nationwide trend is to put kids in charter schools, so if the 9-year-old doesn't write her name, the teachers can threaten the students back to... damn it. Sorry, Kirby. Thank you. The teachers can threaten the students back to the underfunded public school. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, I've been, looking into charter schools for my kids, but the charter schools, thankfully, there is one here that is it's like a public charter school, if that makes sense, to where it's like you don't have to pay for your kid to go there, but it's all lottery system, so you don't know if your kid's gonna get in or not. But also it is public funded or something like that. I don't know. Government funded, I think. I don't know. But it's, they keep their classrooms small. They keep, they do things that, other schools don't do. They're very one-on-one, very hands-on with the kids and everything. So it is a better option. But yeah, I can see where that can be used also as a way to threaten kids. It'd be like, oh, if you're not willing to do what everybody else does here, then, you can just go back to your normal bad school ways. And it's not fair. It's not fair how they treat these kids like they're supposed to be responsible for themselves at fucking 9 years old. They're 9. Let them be kids. That's Vegas for you. That's why Vegas has a really bad school rating, just in general. Wow, we got 5 people watching now. I'm pretty sure people are wanting me to talk about Zak Bagans Haunted Museum. You guys are... Yeah, it's terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. But, yeah, to kind of get back on track here, since there's more people watching now, because I'm sure everybody's finally getting notifications that I'm live, even though it's been an hour 13 minutes in this live stream. Zombie issues. I remember the days when we got in trouble and we couldn't play at recess. Yeah, seriously. Oh god, these damn helicopters yet again. Punishments like that is understandable. But it's like to send home a freaking letter that I have to sign saying that, neglect to put name, increase focus. I'm wanting to write all over this. You need to learn that she's 9 years old and all these kids are 9 years old. What the hell is wrong with you? Like, I'm not signing that. Not signing it. But yeah. Can't recall if somebody just commented, but if you did, please leave a little emoji or something so I can see the chat, because I don't know how to pull it up. I'm just doing the live stream through my phone. There we go. Oh, there we go. Is there anything from the superintendent you can donate to the museum? Maybe your kidneys. What the hell is with the teachers thinking that students need more focus? They are 9. I mean, it's understandable. I mean, kids, yeah, they need to learn how to focus, but that's what school is there for. School is to teach them to focus. You know, you make it quiet. You make it, you dim the lights if you have to. You tell them, you know, look, you have to stay focused on the work in front of you. It's part of being a teacher. You teach them these things. But they only teach them now to pass tests. Because they're given like 7 tests every month. Teach the good study habits. Yeah. Yeah, that was a really big bug. I don't know what that was. You make teaching sound like social work. Social work. Well, I mean, it is. It's, you know, you're when you're teaching, you're in front of a class and you're giving a lot of verbal directions as well as, you know, visual aids and things like that. But it's a matter of understanding how the kids learn and working around that and helping them understand better, helping them learn, helping them grow, helping them understand things, not just learning them, but understanding them. There is a huge difference of just, you know, just learning to pass the test or understanding what it is that you are teaching them. Zombie issues. Yeah, yelling at a child for forgetting to write her name is crazy. I forgot to write my last name on a paper once and never got yelled at. Yeah. I never got yelled at. I had a really awesome 4th and 5th grade teacher that anytime whenever we forgot, it was just, you know, handed it right back to us. You forgot your name. Okay. Thank you. That's it. Nothing more. Because our classrooms weren't overpacked like they are. Especially for this elementary school. God damn, 64 students between 2 teachers. It's insane. It is ridiculous. That is an insane amount of kids between 2 teachers. And yet this school is just like, oh, we're great. We are the best. We are the best school. Like, you suck. Your staff is filled with idiots. I remember they reiterated it by reminding us that writing our name was 400 points on the SAT. Well, I mean, yeah, there's ways to kind of like do that, but there's ways to encourage kids to like remind them, but it's also like habitual repetition. You hand them a paper and you say, hey, don't forget to write your name. You know, you do a test. Kids, don't forget to write your name. You know, just remind them. They're kids. They're kids. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like being a child right now is wrong, according to the CCSD, because my daughter's other teacher, because like I said, the classrooms are split between 2 teachers, he had the gall to tell me that my daughter was too immature and needed to grow up a bit. And I've never been told that about my child. I've always been told that, wow, your child's really mature for her age. Wow, she's really awesome. Wow, she's very smart. Wow, she's very well-rounded. She's quite mature for her age. She acts a lot older than she really is. And I took a lot of pride in that. Yeah, I bet 64 is the legal limit. From Kirby, and my boyfriend said, yeah, I'm still shocked that he said that. I am too. I can't believe that, because my daughter really is mature for her age. But yeah, 64 might be the limit between 2 teachers. I do believe there might be 32 for 1 teacher, so that's why 64 is the cap. But that's still too many. Still too many. Zombie issues. My 5th grade class had roughly the same number of kids with 2 teachers. We got rowdy some days. We had minutes taken off. Ah, damn it. Sorry, zombie issues. I was trying to stop the chat from fading, and it faded, so I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so yeah. We got rowdy some. You guys. Thank you. We got rowdy some days, but we had minutes taken off recess the longer we took to calm down and pay attention. Yeah, exactly. I actually remember that too. My teachers would do that too. They're like, hey, you guys are going to be rowdy. We're just going to sit here and wait for you guys to calm down. And that's taking time out of your recess. So pick and choose. And a lot of the times, there was only one time that I think that like the classroom just was not having it. Like they were just all rowdy. And I don't really remember what grade I was in for that, but I do remember a lot of the times whenever that became like that got brought up at all, we would immediately rush to our chairs and sit down and be very quiet. We're like, shh, I'm like, shut up. Recess, come on. So, yeah, it's just, giving children options and letting them know that they have to live with those consequences of the choices that they make. So, again, that's teaching children to be responsible for themselves. Teaching them something, not just writing them up. God, I want to light this on fire. It irritates me. Just want to burn it and give it back to the teacher in a bucket of ashes. I do have a bucket of ashes. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Be a good girl, Sarah. To the pit! Yeah, I haven't had a fire going in my fire pit in quite some time. I miss it. Even though it's nice and cold out and it's perfect night for a fire pit, but I don't have any wood to burn, so that sucks. Last year I burned a lot of wood and now I'm all out, so I can't really burn anymore. Oh wow, 2 people at the same time just dropped out of the thing. I wonder if maybe they lost connection. Just say the word. I know. I wish. I wish. I do certainly wish. But no, I'm going to have a word with the principal tomorrow about it because I'm not going to allow this to continue to be a situation. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to be really serious about it. I'm going to be like, I have no fucks to give right now. So you're going to just shut up and listen to what I have to say. And then I'll be out of here. And you won't have to see me again as long as it's taken care of. Capiche? Humans! Why must humans be so aggravating?
I promise I'm in a good mood.
My boyfriend said, well, I'm scared. Thanks, dear. Oh, for the principal. Oh, okay. Yeah, well. He should be scared. No, I'm just definitely, I'm not going to be like cussing up a storm or anything as much as I want to. As much as I want to go in there, flipping them all off, telling them how stupid they all are, because just registering my daughter to this school in the first place, go away. Just registering her there. They gave me a look like I was speaking a different language. Yeah, murder is illegal. They gave me a look that was like, what the hell are you talking about? When I was explaining to them that I'm divorced and we live in separate homes. So she's got 2 different addresses. And they looked at me like I was speaking Chinese. And I was like, hi, this is the 21st century. There's well over 50% of marriages that fail. Sometimes children happen during those times of marriage. Sometimes children happen outside of marriage. So, why are you looking at me this way? Oh, I don't like that school at all. I really hate that school, but my ex-husband really likes that school because for only one reason only, because they have great ratings on their website. Of course they're going to have great ratings on their website. It's their website. They get to show what ratings have been given to them. Only 4 more months, yes. Kirby said, and And then when kids don't perform well, they're sent to an online school. Not here in Vegas. Some kids do have the option of going to online school, just in general. But they do have programs here for like tutoring. Like they have like I think it's called Zoom Academy. It's a reading tutoring class for kids that are struggling with reading. There's another thing, I forgot what it's called, but it's for math. For kids that are having trouble with math, they can get tutorings from that. And it's all like a separate program outside of the CCSD, which is the Clark County School District. But yeah, they have these programs that are a private funded group that are contracted through the CCSD to help tutor kids that are struggling in their grades. And so it is a good thing that they offer and everything, but at the same time, it's like, if the education is this bad to where you have these programs in almost every single school, there's a problem. There is a big problem. Because like this elementary school that my daughter goes to now, they have their own tutoring program within the school. It's, you know, older kids teaching younger kids, but I mean it's still a tutoring program, because the school, I don't know, that school is just weird. The entire staff there is weird, not in a good way weird, like in a really bad way weird. They are just, there's something off about them. Like, they all smile like they're freaking attorneys in a commercial, and they're like, "Hi, how can we help you today?" It's like, I just want to see my kid. Okay, well, you have to sign them out on the computer right over here. Yes, you have to hit the username. Just type in your child's name. And I was like, wait, whoa, what the hell just happened? You just did a flipping 180. Stepford as fuck, yeah. But, I mean, it's like they switch. They go from that to being like, well, you know, we don't really agree with that, you know. And it's just like, what the hell just happened? Program switch? Like, is this like a Batty Coda thing where you just, you flipped your antenna and you're on a different channel? What the hell just happened? It's, oh my god, it's so weird. Sorry, I just kind of went in my own little world there for a second. Yeah, it's really weird there. I really hate that school. It gives me the creeps. The first time I went there, I got really bad vibes there. And then, like, every time I go there still, I'm just like, God, the more I go there, the more I hate that school. Like, it's just off. Like, the kids are fine. Most of the kids are pretty normal. Some of the kids are weird. Yeah, I got stuck. I had a glitch. But yeah, it's really weird how, like, you know, the kids seem pretty normal. They're all pretty normal kids. They all act like kids for the most part. There are some kids that do act the same way that the staff does, and it's a little weird, but it's only like very few of them. But the whole staff, like everybody there, there's something just not right. It's not right. Contact us for more information on educational inquiry solutions. Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know. The school just it's I don't really know how to explain it. It's just really off. Is the only way I can explain it. I don't know if it's like on some sort of Indian burial ground or something, because I would not be shocked by that, because holy hell, they are just weird over there. Every single one of the adults just... Because I've had a talk with the front desk, or front office staff. I've had conversations with the teachers. I've even had a conversation with the PE teacher. And they're just all weird. All of them. Every single one of them. something's not right. It really doesn't sit well with me. I don't like being there. Is there something in the water? I wonder. Zombie issues, I really wonder, because holy hell, it's really weird. I don't know how to put it into words, but man, they just... Yeah, fluoride. There you go, babe. Thanks. But yeah, it's just so strange. I know I'm repeating myself now, but we take school spirit seriously. Yeah, oh my god. Oh yeah, speaking of school spirit, yeah, they do. Oh my god. Their phone calls, they call me with their automated voice system thing to, you know, update, you know, the parents on things that are going on with the school and everything. But when they call, they're all like, you know, they mention their mascot and everything, and I'm just like, that's nice. If my kid's going there, I already know. Why is that a must? Just get to the info. Just say you're calling from Bass, got some information needed to share. I hate that school. Hate it so much. My neighbors. I wonder if they can hear me. I'm like over here talking all loud about how I hate the school, and I'm like, oh shit, my neighbors, they're probably listening to me. They're probably like, what the hell is going on over there? I'm not here. I'm sorry I'm so weird today, guys. I just miss doing live stream. I miss talking to you guys, and my knee is hurting. Why is my knee hurting? I'm just not with it today, and I'm not even going to pretend to try. Oh, thank you, dear. I am hungover, though. Went out drinking last night. It was a very short time that we were able to go out, do some karaoke, and drink 3 very strong cocktails within 2 hours. It was a bit much. But yeah, woke up with a really good-sized headache. Kirby says, an elementary school on a Native American burial ground. Someone needs to make the horror movie. Yeah. Hey, babe. There's your next film. Excuse me. I want to see what he has to say about that. Because my boyfriend's a director. And he's already done like quite a few short films. And, yeah, they're really awesome. He's really talented. Children of the Corn has already been made. Oh, come on. You can make it your own. An elementary school on a Native American burial ground. Just like, kind of like in a weird sense of like Poltergeist meets The Exorcism. Or maybe something else. I don't know. Children of the Arrowhead. I like that. I like that, Zombie Issues. By the way, I know where Kirby's from. Zombie Issues, where are you from? I want to know a little bit about you since you've been hearing me yammer this whole time. Fucking helicopters. I wonder if any of my live streams are monetized anymore. I cuss a lot on them. I should check that out. I should make sure. Because otherwise I'm going to have to stop swearing. And that will be very hard for me to do. I have a habit. I like to cuss. You never. I know, right? It's me. Yeah, oh god, I'm really bad at that. Central New York, not too far from Lake Ontario, within driving distance of Fort Ontario. Wow. Wow. So you must be in like some really cold weather right now. Far too sweet for that language. I've been told that before, and you know what my response was always I've legitimately been told, like, you have too sweet of a face to be swearing like that. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. Like, that was my response. But yeah, is it up really cold up there for you, zombie issues? I had some people at the museum that were from Fargo, and they were saying it was -20. Last I checked, it was in the teens, but it'll be warming up a little this week. Wow. In the teens. And over here, I'm like in a hoodie and in a leather jacket, and I'm still freezing cold and complaining, and it's probably like not even like 60 degrees. It's probably like 65 out here. Not even. It's probably 67. Probably closer to 70. I'm just making myself sound really bad. I am sorry, zombie issues. You're spoiled rotten, says Kirby. Yeah. I am. I'm sorry. It's a blessing and a curse all in the same time, because like I love the desert. We don't get really bad winters here, but we don't even get any snow. We don't even get 4 seasons here. It's like it's summer, and then it's like, oh, here comes autumn, and then it's like 2 weeks of autumn, and then winter. Oh, 2 weeks of warmth. Oh, wait, no. It's going to be 1 week of warmth. Now it's going to be freezing cold. Oh, but it's going to be warm in a couple of days again. And zombie issues. I think tomorrow we'll be seeing 38 degrees. Wow. For your sake, I hope so. Because I'm sure you are looking forward to that 38. Especially considering that you said it's in the teens. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I had a lady on one of my tours the other day. She was from Fargo, and she said it was -20 degrees. And it was freezing outside, and she was in a tank top. I was like, aren't you cold? She was like, nope. Rain until 10 a.m., then 80 degrees, and possibly 90. Hashtag Vegas. Rain until 10 a.m., then 80 degrees, possibly 90. Yeah, seriously. Okay, sorry, I had to read that twice. I'm tired. Yeah, it's so weird here. Like, one day it'll be really, really cold. It'll be freezing. We all have our fucking winter gear out, and the weekly weather forecast is like, oh, it's gonna stay cold. You wake up the next morning and it's hot. It's like hot. And it's like, well, I whipped out all my winter clothes for nothing. And then you wear a t-shirt and jeans, and then all of a sudden the sun goes down, and it's freezing. Vegas doesn't do that. Vegas doesn't do that. When the sun goes down, it usually stays warm. Vegas weatherman, you mean liars? Yes. Oh my god. There was only one weatherman that was actually like the closest I've ever seen. Also, he was just very honest. Like, he was like, we don't know what's gonna happen, folks. This is Vegas. It could be warm today and cold tomorrow, or vice versa. And that was John Fredericks. You should look him up. He went crazy. Literally, he lost his mind. Especially towards the end of his days, which was really sad. That was really sad to see. That was kind of tragic. I've always loved John Fredericks, and especially his dog Jordan. Like, that was what I would wake up to before going to school, was watching John Fredericks give the weather with Jordan, his dog. And when his dog died, he kind of lost it. Kirby said, when I was in high school, I did a paper route from 4 to 6:30 a.m. each morning. Ah, damn it. I'm sorry, Kirby. Thank you. Each morning with a bike, even when school had a cold day. Yeah. That had to have sucked. Especially that early. And in the winter. Man, that had to have been painfully cold. Zombie issues. During the summer here, it can get so humid you basically drink the air. Jesus Christ. I mean, I've been to Georgia in the middle of summer. That was not fun. And especially, it was during the time when the river was contaminated by the paper making factory that was up the river. Totally destroyed the river. It smelled. It stunk to high hell. And oh, it was just awful. It smelled so bad. And then it rained and it made it smell worse. You would think that rain would make it smell better. But no, it made it smell worse. Because here in Vegas, when it rains, it smells really nice. It smells really clean. And it's nice and lovely over here. But it's, I guess, in like other places where you guys are really humid, when it rains, it makes things smell worse. I don't know if that was maybe just Georgia or what, but that was my experience. And oh my God, it smelled like a wet dog that rolled around in a dumpster and then rolled in some shit. Fresh shit, to be specific. Zombie issues said the humidity and rain sucks up any odors in the air and amplifies it. Oh, that's probably why then. That's probably why. Because, yeah, here, because we're so dry here, whenever we do get rain, it's just so refreshing, and it's so nice, and it's pretty and gloomy, and there's dark gray clouds. Like, you can actually see the clouds a little bit above me. It's cloudy today. Not as cloudy as I would like it, to be honest. I would like it to be a lot more cloudy, a lot more solid, and raining. But for live stream's sake, I'm glad it's not raining. But yeah. I love the rain, though. I love the sound of it. I love the feel of it. I love everything about the rain.
It's pretty.
Ah, here we go. I live about 5 to 7 miles from the closest farm, and on an exceptionally raining and humid day, I can smell the cows shit in the air. Oh my God. Oh my God, that sounds awful. Holy cow. No pun intended, but holy cow. Wow. Oh my God, that sounds horrendous, because cow shit smells just on its own. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. My boyfriend said sounds like Wyoming. Oh my God. Well, yeah, Wyoming does have a lot of farms, doesn't it? Oh my God, man, that has to be just awful. I'm so sorry that I'm laughing. I really am. I can picture that. And like, just like, especially driving in your car and you roll down your window and it's just like, oh. When you've grown up with that particular smell, it's not too bad. When you're used to it. When you're not used to it, then it's bad. Yeah, I'm sure. Absolutely. Yeah, we have a pig farm here, actually. It's up in North Las Vegas. And you know when you're close by it. You know. And you don't have your windows rolled down. That shit gets rolled up. And you just drive as fast as you can to get by it. Oh, that pig farm stinks. Not anymore. Yeah, I know. I heard about that. What they closed. So what's happening to the pigs? What's happening to the farm? Is it just over, or do they still own the land? Because I know it was a family run farm. At least I know it was originally. I don't know if it still was. Up until recent, apparently.
Waiting for further details.
Guy sold his land and moved it. Oh, okay. Zombie Issue says, I also live fairly close to cornfields, and they use cow shit, so that just adds to the aroma. Oh my. I have no words. I am so sorry. Jeez. It's kind of like a double whammy. And then like when it rains, a triple whammy. Oh, wow. And cow shit is mostly corn anyways. Kirby's got a point there. My boyfriend said, really selling the rural northeast there. Yeah, actually, I've been telling my boyfriend that because he wants to move Pacific Northwest, I want to move northeast. I want somewhere where there's 4 seasons. I want snow. I want. I want historicalness too. Like, I love seeing older places with a lot of history for our country as well. You know, not to get patriotic or anything, but I'm just fascinated by history, especially the history of our nation, just because it's quite fucked up, to be honest. But anyway, I love it. I'm purely fascinated by it. And hopefully later this year I'll be able to go visit the East Coast. Go to Eastern State Penitentiary. No one likes you. Gotta love the helicopters.
'Cause it's a touristy thing to do.
I'm not bashing on the tourists that go for that. Hey, Pearl! Hey, girl! How you doing, Pearl? Zombie Issue says, it's nice, but further north you live, the more snow you get hit with. Fort Ontario is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't want to go too up north, definitely, because I know about the really bad winter storms that happen up there, but I do want to go somewhere nice with 4 seasons and not too bad of snow. Pearl says, I'm exhausted. Why are you exhausted, Pearl? I appreciate you joining the live stream, especially since we're almost 2 hours in. Did you only just get a notification? Because I noticed my boyfriend got a notification very late into the live stream, so I'm just making sure. House cleansing bad mojo. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. I didn't get a notification. Oh, YouTube. Anyway, that's all right. Thank you, Pearl. And I'm very sorry that that's going on. My Uber driver said she's going to follow you. Okay. Well, tell your Uber driver I said thank you. Just got home and settled and noticed you were on. Oh, yay. Well, thank you so much, Pearl, for joining us. I always appreciate you guys. I love seeing familiar faces. I really do. It's always nice when you guys join the live stream and I can say hi to you guys. She says, hi, Sarah. Aw, well, thank you. Hi. Hi, Uber driver. So just to catch you up a little bit, Pearl, we've just been kind of talking about a lot of things. We've been talking about weather in other parts of the country, as well as like school district drama. I'm going through some school district drama with my oldest daughter right now that I have to go talk to the principal about tomorrow because the teacher is an ass. Oh, Jennifer. Okay, hi, Jennifer. Well, I didn't know, dear. Now I do know, so I can say hi to Jennifer. But yeah, also, I know I titled this to talk about the Haunted Museum, but I've just been in a really weird mood today to where it's just like, I'm just willing to talk about anything. We can talk about spirits, cursed objects, cool stuff, paranormal activity that happens while you're at work. We could also talk about shoes, because, you know, I am wearing my platforms. I'm just in one of those moods. I just want to talk. I want to hang out and have fun with you guys. No. Yes. Well, you're not here, so I'm wearing my platforms. I would break my neck. I want your shoes. These are actually very comfortable and Zombie Issues. I got these from Dolls Kill. They're the NOLA boots. N-O-L-A. NOLA boots. They are awesome. They are very comfortable, easy to walk in. I actually did fall last night. Pearl says, I wear a size 4. I'm sure they will have your size, Pearl, especially if you are interested in platforms. Nothing wrong with a platform, you know. It gives you some height. I'm 5'4", and these, I swear, these make me almost 6 feet. Like, they're pretty big. Size 4 in kids. Oh my goodness, Pearl. You have small feet. I am very jealous. My feet are 9.5. Depends on the brand. Which is weird, because I used to be a 9.5, 10 when I was younger. Then I had my 2 kids, and my feet shrank, if that makes sense. It's not supposed to happen. They're supposed to grow, but somehow I defied gravity. I defied laws of physics, and my feet shrank. So now I am 9 to 9.5. Don't be, unless you like your shoes to light up rainbow colors. Well, I mean, that could be fun. Glitch. There was a glitch in the system, and I came out the victor. I got a pair of heels from Rue 21 that remind me of 90s witchy shoes. Ooh, Rue 21. I'm going to have to look that up. Because I have a bit of a thing for boots. I like boots. And I used to have 1, 2, 3, 4, just 4 pairs of boots, just as regular everyday boots. And then I had like 3 pairs of high heel boots. I rocked 90s witchy shoes. Damn right, Pearl. Rock 'em. God damn these freaking helicopters! It's like when I think it's over, it just starts back up again. What the hell? Black velvet dress and chokers. Oh, that sounds like me. Pearl. Pearl, you are a lot like me. Well, I'm a lot like you, I should say. Black faux suede with shiny gunmetal. That sounds awesome. I freaking love boots. And especially if I find boots and I'm just like, oh, I want those. As long as they're not like over $100, because that's my thing. I don't go over 100. Black trench coat, flannel, and cargos. Flannel? Really, babe? $40. Ah, standard issue trouble teen. That's true, especially back in our generation, the 90s and early 2000s. That was a fun time. But yeah, no, it's just, I will find boots, and if they're anywhere in my price range, I will convince myself to get them. Which is funny, because when it comes to stuff that I like really need, like underwear or socks or bras, I'm just like, oh my god, $13 for a bra? No. I'm gonna go to the sales rack. Oh, it's $10. I don't know. It's like, I'm just like, it's so weird. Jennifer is watching now. Well, hi, Jennifer. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry my boyfriend probably yammered your ear off about me. He does that. I once found a Goodwill that had brand new boots for $6 a pair. Wow. Damn. I'm jealous. I bought 18 pair. And sorry, babe. I'm just teasing you, but you know you talk a lot about me. And by the way, Emmy messaged me earlier today. Told me that she was giving you pointers, so I don't tell you things to go to my friends to talk to them. And that's because you're awesome. No, I'm not. I'm fucking awkward. Can't take compliments to save my life. What is wrong with me? Many things, but we're not going to go into that detail. These helicopters are driving me nuts. I found a pair of brand new Chucks at Goodwill that were marked for $8 and got them for $4. Nice. tourist helicopter, and down there you can see a crazy paranormal lady who hunts our schools. Kirby. Oh my god, I love that. That was awesome. Yeah. She likes to talk to herself while her phone is propped up as if she is doing a live stream, but really, she's talking to herself. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah. I am so glad that this live stream is actually turning out to be quite a positive one, because I was worried that everybody was going to be like, no, talk about the museum, and I was going to be like, but I just want to talk about random stuff too. Go away. And my neighbors are in their yard again, and I'm wondering just how much they're hearing me and what they're thinking of me, and they probably are annoyed by me and wish that I would stop talking to myself. But do they know I'm live streaming with freaking helicopters? What the hell? Seriously? How many more? Oh, don't worry about what other people think. I know. Yes, I know, dear, you are headed to the gym. Well, I hope you enjoy the gym and get nice and sore. Let's face it, that's what's going to end up happening. That's what happens when you go to the gym. But, yeah, no, I try not to let people get to me, you know, like, but, like, I do kind of get awkward, and I kind of, like, shut down a little bit when I feel like people are, like, judging me, or, like, what is she doing? Why is she doing that? Like, I'm just like, okay, I'm creating unwanted attention towards myself, so I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I don't know, it's just a weird thing. It's like actually earlier I was talking about how I get stage fright. Squats, yes, squats are not fun for everybody, but I don't mind them. They probably think that you're just talking to yourself again. Sorry, zombie issues faded on me. Dumb chat. There's some kind of noises. Oh, there we go. Thank you, guys. They probably just think you're talking to yourself again and don't think anything of it. Probably. Because it's the only exercise I can do without killing myself. Well, that's very good. Don't kill yourself. Don't just... That's not the goal, Pearl. I'm sure you're aware, but that's not the goal. Yeah, I actually like push-ups. It's weird. I like push-ups. I don't mind squats. Squats aren't my favorite, but I don't mind them. Crunches, I like. I don't know. Crunches are weird. I messed up my arm doing assisted pull-ups. Oh no. And what? Why didn't anybody tell you what? Why didn't anybody tell you what? Oh, that I like push-ups? I think I've told you before. Because I got myself to do like 100 push-ups once. Like within 1 week, I was just working out every day, a couple of times a day, doing push-ups and everything, and I got myself up to doing 100 push-ups. And then I stopped, because that's what I do. Oh man, my knee, this cold weather, it's making me feel old. Oh my gosh, she says we're adorable. Why didn't anybody tell me that killing yourself wasn't the goal? Oh... Killing yourself, yeah, no, that's not the goal. The goal is to get to a point where you know you've done stuff. You know you've done good. Like your arms get all noodly or your legs get all noodly and you can't walk, but you still have to drive home. Yeah, that's the goal. That's not helpful. I'm a nihilist. I don't know what to tell you, dear. Zombie issues. The goal is to know that you haven't killed yourself, but you feel like you want to. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Oh my god, that is so perfect. Well done, Zombie Issues. Well done. That is the best description. I apologize for smoking on my live stream again. Oh, that's just boss. You think a hangover is yeah, I was hungover this morning and had a pretty good strong headache. That was a little annoying. Yay, we reached our 2-hour mark. I don't know if this is our longest live stream that we've done. Oh my god, there's boss again. That dog, I swear. I don't know if he's gonna do it again. Is he gonna do it? I don't know. I don't think so. He's even stopped barking. But yeah. That was a fun hangover. Not really, but just being sarcastic, of course. I had some toast, drank some water. My mom wanted me to do the pickle juice thing, and I do the pickle juice thing when I'm feeling queasy because it does kind of help. Plus it's kind of one of those things of like, if I'm gonna throw up, this will help me throw up, and if I'm not going to throw up, this will help me feel better. So thankfully today I was not so bad to where I had to go run to the porcelain throne. I'm so old, I drink 2 glasses of wine and then get the hangover before I go to bed. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Pearl. My mom does not drink. My dad rarely ever drinks. And when my mom gets around alcohol, like, we always joke about it. We're all like, oh, don't bring that near mom, because if she smells it, she'll be buzzed. My mom is such a lightweight. But my dad got drunk last year. That was interesting. That was very interesting. That was a very interesting night. I think that was the last time my dad actually drank too, was last year. The barbecue, yes. The barbecue. That day. That was a very interesting day. Zombie Issue says, I'm not a big drinker. After one drink, I'm ready for bed. I'm not really a big drinker either. It does make me sleepy. I agree with you there. Like, I do want to go to bed after a few drinks, but I like the process of things. Like when it comes to like smoking weed, I know I shouldn't really talk about it here on YouTube, but I'm going to. I like the whole process of like filling the bowl, lighting it up, passing it around if there's people that smoke around too, and all that stuff. And when it comes to drinking, like I like having beers. I really don't like having the harder liquor stuff unless my goal is to drink. Like if I'm having a really rough day and I'm out to drink, like I will have a whiskey sour. That's my thing. But for the most part, I'll have beers. Like I'll have like a couple of beers, and when I start feeling really buzzed, and then I'm like, okay, I'm good. So I definitely don't like getting wasted. But I did fall last night. It was so funny. I never fell in these platforms. Yeah, Wild Blue. Wild Blue is really good. It's a blueberry or raspberry drink, a beer. It's really good. It's a little too good because it's also very strong. But yeah, I dropped something and I went to bend down to go grab it, and my friend was watching me, and I ended up blueberry stout. That's what it is. Thank you, dear. But yeah, I went to bend down to go grab. I can't remember what it was I dropped. But yeah, then I fell on my ass, and my friend had to help me up because I was wearing my platforms. I had 2 glasses of wine because we were having dinner. Ah, shoot. I'm sorry, Pearl. I need to read these faster. I'm sorry. Okay, so I had 2 glasses of wine because we were having dinner before the... Oh, the Mardi Gras? Was that supposed to be Mardi Gras parade or Lundi Gras? Lundi Gras? I've never heard of that before. Could somebody send like a period or something? Not a menstrual cycle, but, you know, a punctuation. There we go. Oh, thank you, Pearl. By the time we were home, I literally I had the throbbing pain and general ickiness. Aw. 2 days before Mardi Gras. Ah. Oh, it is. It is. Thank you, Pearl. Yeah, 2 days before Mardi Gras. I don't know why. I thought Mardi Gras already passed. That's so weird. I should have known better. If only Smirnoff would come out with a 6-pack of their green apple flavored drink. I've only ever seen it in a party pack. Oh. I have never tried that one. Today is Mardi Gras. Oh, is it? Oh, is it today? Oh, it is Tuesday. It is Fat Tuesday, isn't it? Oh, wow. Wow, that came up fast. I thought it had already passed, though. Even though I'm like, it came up fast. But Lundi Gras was 2 days ago. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday, dear. I didn't know. I think my brother is here. It's either my brother or my sister-in-law. But, maybe all the helicopter pilots are wasted. Maybe. Daniel would be disappointed. I know, I'm sorry. I've been so busy with working. I don't keep track as to the, like Mardi Gras and stuff. Like, if it weren't for Valentine's Day being Valentine's Day, the 14th of every year, February 14th of every year, I probably wouldn't have known that was coming up either, because I either go to work or I am just busy being a mom, busy getting stuff done, which, by the way, I really need to get started on my laundry. But instead, I'm doing a 2-hour-long live stream because responsibilities. Adulting. Thank you, Ann. Yeah, it's my brother and my nephew. My nephew had Boy Scouts today, so they came back over. Smoke in the eyes is always dignified. Alright. But yeah. No, this has actually been a really fun live stream, but yeah, I do really got to get going though, because I do got to get started on stuff. The tourists love you. They keep coming back. Aw, thank you, Zombie Issues. I know, right? Oh my god, it's the downfall of living where I live. It's too close to the strip. Good night, Pearl. Good night, Zombie Issues. Good night, Kirby. Good night, everyone. Good night, my boyfriend as well. Thank you guys so much for joining this live stream. Like, seriously, this is the kind of live streams I personally like to have. I like to just sit and talk and chat with you guys and have fun conversations. This is what makes live streaming fun for me personally. Good night, burn it. Yes, I will call you, my dear, in just a minute. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I can't tell you guys how much I appreciate you guys. So thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys in the next live stream, which I'm more than likely going to be doing another one this week because I'm off 4 days this week. So I'm more than likely going to be doing another live stream. So keep an eye out for that. We had helicopters earlier. Don't feel bad. And good night. Oh, thank you, Zombie Issues. You're wonderful. Oh, that was a little lace wing. But yeah, love you guys. Mwah! Yin yang is a balance, and the balance lies within yourself. I will see you guys in the next one. I will be keeping you guys updated if there's another live stream coming up. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, I will more than likely be posting there to let you guys know. So, love you guys. Bye.